Red-black, but not Lurrus. Has Skelemental, has Croxa. This would be classified as red-black mid-range according to some of the postings that we've seen. This list in very similar variations has done very well recently, getting 5-0s, and I thought, why not give it our own shot? We're dropping the Lurrus. We're dropping the Bauble. So no Croxa Skelemental Kitty. Nope. No kitty. Liliana. Liliana. We're replacing Lurrus with Liliana here, and then some of the Dreadboard Arcanist and Thunderkin Awakeners and stuff like that for Cling to Dust, Fatal Pushes, and Dark Confidant. Midrange. Generally speaking, the deck is just Jund-like with a bit more of a discard package and then a little bit less green. In fact, no green. So, what will this consistency bring us? We have no idea, but we're going to go ahead and give it a run in the league. Sideboard has things for lots of creatures, life gain, blue matchups, Tron matchups, Tron blue, other matchups, Ashiok for those search decks, and Nile Spell Bombs for the graveyard. Otherwise, the deck actually looks a lot like our Croxa Skelemental Kitty list, and I thought, why not? Let's try it. Rakdos midrange in Modern. All right, looking for our first match here. Match 1 with the Rakdos midrange. That's going to take a moment to get that right. Rakdos midrange. Rakdos midrange. Say it with me. Rakdos midrange. Rakdos midrange. Rakdos Skelemental Kitty. No. We'll get it out of our system, don't worry. Very similar deck. Got the Dark Confidant. Got the Liliana the Veil. Jund-light. Splashing no green. Here in Modern. First opponent found. Let's play some Magic. We have a Cling, we got some Marsh Flats, we got the Croxa, we got the Skelemental. Seems reasonable. I'll go ahead and keep. You have to remember that our stuff is going to be trying to discard quite a bit. Tron is our first opponent. This should be very interesting, to say the least. Let's go ahead and lead with a Swamp here. Thoughtseize. Maybe we can take some good things from our opponent. So we have Tower, Plant, Expedition Map. I see 2 spheres here. I kind of want to get rid of both Karn Great Creators here. So we'll do that. We can take both. The idea here is maybe with Skelemental we can kind of clear everything out. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Clearly going to Thoughtseize again. We're going to grab this Karn the Great Creator. We'll probably use Cling to draw a card at the end step. Fetching Blood Crypt. I presume I have enough of those to fetch a couple times here. Oh. There's a Karn Liberated in here now. Well, that's a bit frustrating. I suppose Karn Liberated's worse. I imagine they would do Karn the Great Creator, go get maybe Bridge at this point. Through 2 Thoughtseizes, it looks like our opponent's going to have a good handle on this one. We'll need some Blood Moons and Pillages here in game number 2. I think that'll be what we mainly bring in here. Take a peek at our sideboard. Pillage, Blood Moon, maybe an Ashiok or 2, possibly Kalidas. There's the Greatest Creator. Mine has been played. Now we could throw Skelemental at this. Maybe I can top deck a Bolt. A Trinisphere. That's actually not the most worrisome card here. Let's go ahead and Cling something out here to draw a card. We had a K command. Alright. I think I'm just going to smack them with Lightning Skelemental. They have a couple stars here. I could do 2 damage and destroy this as well. I wonder if I could convince them Skelemental them, maybe get rid of some of this, and convince them to use Karn to go get possibly a bridge. I say convince, it's more of a mild suggestion. Because Trinisphere bothers me, but doesn't bother me enough right now. Or do I need to just kill Karn? I sort of just want to go face here. Like, let's ignore it. I don't think I'm winning this game with Karn in play, but I also don't think I'm winning this game if they're able to just filter through their library. Expedition Mat Sphere. So Star is in hand. And also these are kind of painful. Alright, they're going down again. Come on, go get bridge. Go get bridge. Give me the 1-2. Bridge would be an easy... Oh, Sundering Titan. Well, that's pretty good. That wasn't exactly what I thought they would go get. So now they have 8, kill 2 lands here, and then just attack me a whole bunch. This is an artifact. I'm at 7-11. I guess I'll go one more turn here. I guess I'll go one more turn. They can... Oh, they can hit me for 10. If they boot up Trinisphere here, they just hit me for 10. Let's see if they do that. It's the easy play. Hit for 10. Can't even fetch. This is not the card I thought they would go get. I wonder if K-Command... No, I couldn't kill this with K-Command. It had to have been Skelemental, and then they just get to draw a bunch. Alright. They animate Trinisphere. They got the line. Simply done here. But we have a good sideboard for this matchup. We have a good sideboard. So I'm going to bring in Blood Moons and Pillages. I think I want these Ashioks as well. My opponent does do a little bit of fetching. Kalitas seems to be an okay option as well. Cling to Dust doesn't feel like it fits here. I don't feel like Fatal Push is fitting in here as well. Inquisition's probably okay on the play here. Maybe I don't worry about Kalitas because I have just everything else. This is more for life gain. So I have these 6 cards. Maybe I bring 1 Ashiok in and try to do 2 later. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be milling them out or just trying to hit these. If I do 4 for 4 here and ignore the Ashiok, that looks pretty good. If I want, though, if I want one of these Ashioks... I can't take the K command out. Destroying an artifact is really good. Maybe I take 1 Liliana out and put 1 Ashiok in. Kind of split it a little bit. Try that. You don't want to add too many 3-drops for our Dark Confidant, I presume. Hook it. We'll give this a shot. Alright, let's play first. I need a land, but the hand is relatively good. Alright, let's keep. Let's see how lucky we are with getting a land here. We have 2 draws for it. I guess we have 3, right? 1, 2... Yeah, 3. I like Dreadbore to be a land. But it's not. We can pillage, and then from the pillage, be able to Skelemental their hand away. I feel pretty good. Alright. Shock in here. Thoughtseize immediately. Let's see what we got. A Worm Coil. We have a Relic. We have an Expedition map. And Oblivion Stone. Well, I'll take the map. Maybe they'll just never get anything else. With 2 Urza's Mines, I almost want to pillage the forest away. Urza's Mine, Relic. Nice. Fine by me. Takes our Thoughtseize. Okay, no 2 drop. Definitely need a land here. We'll see if we hit it. Power plant's a good draw for them. We hit a lightning bolt. Well, we're not hitting our land. Okay. I hope they don't get Worm Coil Engine here. Now I kind of want to hit the power plant instead of a forest, because if they get a forest and a Sylvan Scrying, they could have what they need. There's their forest. We have a star. Double bolts. I can probably take down a Planeswalker pretty quickly. And there's Sylvan Scrying, so my opponent's found what they needed here. Play Tower into play. Has 5 mana. Plays O-Stone? I'm not going to burn a bolt here. Looking for our land. We're just not going to find it, are we? We have a Mine, Worm Coil Engine, and an unknown card. We'll just pass and get rid of the Inquisition. This isn't a very good start for us. No siree. Takes our Inquisition with the Relic. The Relic's not even a card that bothers me right now. 6 mana Worm Coil. I'll probably double bolt this. Double bolt. Let's see if we can't get a Skelemental into play. At this point, I kind of want the Skelemental, although they could crack with a star. Nope. Nope. I'm going to hold Dreadbore for a turn here, in case they get a Planeswalker. Puts one on a worm. A Fate counter from O-Stone. Land, the Mine. We now know they've played all the mines. Relic to take a bolt away from the yard. I presume they're going to attack for 6. Does so. We're going to go to 10. If it's Ulamog, we're done. It's Ugin. I think we're pretty done anyway. Empty-handed. I can kill Ugin, go to 1. I can kill Ugin, go to 1. And then I'd need to be able to kill one of those as well. Not the best start. Not the best. Turn 7, 2 lands. Turn 8, turn 9. Let's see if we can improve. Next match. Let's not get down on ourselves. Okay, match 2. We're just going to ignore match 1 even happened at this point. We're going to focus on our match 2 through 5. And we'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe I need to keep 3 land hands. We had 22 lands and I didn't fetch it all. That seems pretty high. 20 cards across, what, 7 turns looking for our 3rd land? I mean, that's pretty high odds to hit. Pretty high odds. Let's go. Match 2. And we found an opponent. All right. Let's see if this one goes a little more to plan? We lost the dice roll. We'll be on the draw. I have 3 lands. I feel good about this. I don't really have much other than a Liliana here. A removal, Thoughtseize, and a cycle card. We'll keep it though. I'm able to get to double red here pretty easily. Thoughtseize to take something nasty away. I could get her down with this. I could get down with this. Alright, opponent went to 6 cards as well. And they're leading off with a Silent Clearing. No follow-up. Alright, we'll go ahead and start with a Thoughtseize. Stoneforge, Path, Eldrazi, Displacer. We'll take the Stoneforge. Take the Stoneforge. The Eldrazi Displacer is not very interesting by itself, and because they have a temple, they might be inclined to play it next, and I'll get to Dreadboard away. Path is a pain for us, but not the end of the world. I'd love to get Dark Confidant down here. I'm thinking at where I'm at in the game. Let's just Dreadboard this away and pass the turn. Path, Ghost Quarter, 1 unknown, and then the draw. Feels good. I can either Liliana this next turn or Dark Confidant. A Plains, that was not in their list. A Stoneforge, that's pretty good. I can now use Liliana to down tick here. Path, Ghost Quarter, Batterskull. Go ahead and shock in here. Let's go ahead and down tick on Stoneforge. Get rid of that, making their path useless at the moment. Perhaps it's Dark Confidant, Cycle, and Unearth next? Or perhaps our opponent's just not interested. Eldrazi Taxes? White? Stoneforge? So how do we want to play this? Ashiok prevents searching, pillages, destroy artifacts and lands, which is kind of nice. Blood Moon is actually decent against an opponent like this. Plague Engineer, I don't know about that. Kalitas feels like a good option. Collective Brutality could be option as well. Opponent doesn't go to their graveyard, I presume, so Cling to Dust can come out. Fatal Push seems good here. K-Command seems good. Liliana did fine. Dreadboard's going to hit quite a few things. They have paths. I can probably steal away an Unearth here. Not worry about that. What else we got? We got about 7 things I want to be bringing in. I'm going to trim 1 Dark Confidant, maybe. Actually, because they have Thalias probably. We'll take 2 Skelementals out. Pathing that or just having a Thalia is a real pain against that. That's 5. That would be these 5. Do I even want to try to do this Kalitas? Maybe I do, and I just go all the way all the Skelementals out. I think if they get behind, though, the Skelementals could be nice. Let's take a Thoughtseize out. Let's Kalitas in. I'm on the draw. Let's do a Thoughtseize out again and bring in Kalitas. Let's go with these. Collective Brutality, I'm looking at that as a way to remove a path and then also to remove Stoneforge. Because that's probably not a high priority due to the Fatal Pushes, Lightning Bolts, Dreadboards, and you know, stuff like this. I'm not going to worry so much about that. This hand looks pretty good. No hand disruption. Like the Lightning Bolt, though. Hey, we got something. Ooh, give her. All right. Start with a Prismatic Vista. I'm pretty sure I have another mountain in the list. So I could go get a basic mountain if I wanted to. This is another target creature gets protection, so not so worried here. Okay, we got an Eldrazi Displacer to beat, which we can do. We'll Bolt Giver. They have 4 cards left. Probably play this Marsh Flats next. Dreadboard wouldn't be a bad draw. Let's not do fetching. All right, pass turn. So if they don't play anything here, Liliana downtick looks fine. If they do play something, maybe we're pillaging or season pyromancer into dig. Ghost Quarter. We do have 4 mana if they want to play a Thought-Knot Seer. White. Stoneforge. Okay. They do go get Batterskull. I think this might be a Season Pyromancer turn just to see what else I can draw. We can get rid of basically some fetch lands and draw deeper. I could play Liliana downtick. The downtick basically gets the displacer here because they want to use Stoneforge for Batterskull. 1, 2. Gonna have to deal with a Batterskull. Liliana might survive if this stays. Maybe I have another chance to take maybe the white out. Maybe there's a case to just Liliana downtick here. Let's try. Let's try more Liliana downtick here than anything else. I think I've convinced myself this is an okay play here. So this, downtick, I presume Displacer's going away. Cool. Now we have a Liliana on 1. I presume Stoneforge is going to just behave and not attack because they want to play Batterskull, but maybe they will here because they're only 1 away. Now they have another white, so we'd have to somehow kill Stoneforge. There you go. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Bye, Liliana. Okay, we can pick up something to kill Stoneforge. Making white, making double white, making this. Flicker Wisp. I guess they'll flicker Stoneforge here. It's pretty good. Go get another artifact of their choosing. Sword of Fire and Ice. Spot removal would be nice. Ooh. Inquisition of Kozilek. Let's do a Season Pyromancer here. The idea here is just to see if I hit another, like, Thoughtseize. Ooh, I hit a Blood Moon. Okay, so we can Inquisition away something. We have a Path, and we have a Sword. So clearly we'll take Sword. So we have Batterskull to beat. We can play Blood Moon to shut off Stoneforge. I presume they're going to wait as long as they can before activating. They drew a Plains. I assume just 3 in the air. Yeah. Let's Blood Moon. They have the basic planes here, so it's not so much of a worry for them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage coming through. Draws with Silent Clearing. I like that play. I think that's smart. Ghost Quarter is their own temple here. That I'm not so sure about. Gets an extra planes. Now we can pillage the Batterskull fairly easy. They're gonna Path. We're gonna take another black source here. Inquisition probably doesn't hit anything anymore. Oh, it does. Alright. Batterskull Eldrazi Temple to beat. Okay. They'll put Batterskull into play. And we have just 1 Eldrazi Temple to beat. I don't particularly like the idea of playing a Dark Confidant. There's Temple. Plays a Giver. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go to 4. This is 4 by itself. Season Pyromancer. I can play Dark Confidant and pillage this. Dark Confidant could try to block, but they'll probably have the protection. Looks like our opponent's got us. I suppose I'll dig. Dig and make blockers. Alright. Go ahead, opponent. You got the win. See if they'll play around something. Planes. They're just gonna hook it up upstairs here. It's kind of interesting, but I guess they're thinking that they can protection this if need be. Nice. Well played. Whew. Sideboard we go. Huh. I haven't seen a Thalia. Skelementals. I did see a Flicker Wisp. And a few other things. I wonder if I just don't feel like Plague Engineer is correct. I don't feel like Plague Engineer is correct here. I think we can power through. If we have just enough removal, we'll be good. And the Blood Moon was fairly useful there. It made them really adjust all the cards they're playing. Here's Triple Bolt. Is Triple Bolt worth it to not draw another land? Gosh, if we draw a few lands. All right, let's live in the edge. Let's live on the edge. I'm gonna not even shock it in. That's how far on the edge we're living here. That's how far on the edge we will live. Eldrazi Temple here, Aether Vial. All right. Land? Oh boy. Oh! Oh! Alright, I hit land. That's good for us. We will need double black more, even though I have a whole bunch of bolts. Go with Kroxa, pass turn. Alright. One more land. Let's go. Can't believe we're doing this. Gets rid of a Ghost Quarter. Aether Vial going up to 1. Another temple here. Thought Knot Seer is going to be a pain for us to beat. Yep. Well, we have double bolts. Maybe. We have a Liliana. We have an Ashiok. I suppose they take Liliana here. And Liliana, there she goes. Dreadbore would be nice here. Red Source would be nice. We hit our black source. I wonder if this is worth a shot here. So we go ahead and try to fuel our graveyard. Get that Kroxa ready. Why not? Set it up. We top deck the red land. We good. There goes a Blood Moon. There goes another Blood Moon. 2 Blood Moons down. Unearth. Bloodstained Mire. Obviously, this can be killed now. Giver is going to be a problem for the Thought Knot, although we have the Bolt to kill the Giver. Now we just need a 4th land for Kroxa to come back. No path currently. Never mind. Plains here. Path could be a thing. Eldrazi Displacer. Can't activate that yet. Swings at Ashiok. Come on, Red Source. At this point, I'd probably Giver and Displacer. Red Source. Oh, yes. Cool. Alright, we'll go after the Giver here, and then I'm going to go after the Displacer, because we can then play Kroxa, and that'll block Thought Knot Seer here. Goes Protection over here. Let's go ahead and bolt this as well. Alright. Alright. Yes. I'll take it. I'll take it. And they didn't have anything maybe to put on 2 just yet. We'll see. Alright. Aether Vial going up to 3, I presume. Up to 3. Okay. Ghost Quarter, 2 unknowns. 4 damage in. 13, 17. Yeah, I feel pretty good. From having the 1 lander, I feel pretty good. I'd love to play Kroxa here. Liliana might be worth it. They Ghost Quarter me. Okay, I'll go get him out now. Alright, in comes Kroxa here. We're going to get rid of lands, Ashiok, the Vista, Blood Moon. That's good enough. This land comes into play tapped anyway. Make them discard something here. I'm just hoping one of their last cards is not a path. Play this in. I don't foresee them making me discard. And that last card was irrelevant so far. Didn't play it last turn. And had the Aether Vial at 3. Didn't flash anything in. Nice. Alrighty. Ghost Quarter. Okay. Probably no attack. Yep, yep. Let's go all combat on them. Nice. Are they going to block? They don't block here. I'm going to throw Bolt upstairs. And I'm going to play a Seasoned Pyromancer as a blocker. Draw 2. Play our land out and pass turn. Ooh, little mid-range. Taking it. I feel pretty good here. Even a path doesn't win it for them. Oh, a little bit of power there. All right, we're figuring it out. Taking down Eldrazi in taxes. We put the first one behind us. We got it back here at match 2. Match 3 coming up. Match 3, found the opponent immediately. Let's go on a hot streak of 1. Ah, you get to play, though. Play double cling Liliana. Alright, I'll try this. We'll put the Lava Claw reaches into play sideways past the turn. No turn 1, no real turn 2. Got a couple clings we can maybe use. Maybe. We can go after our own Marsh Flats to draw a card. So we kind of have like a cantrip, right? Double cantrip? Soulscar Mage. Alright, so we have probably blue-red prowess? We'll see how this plays out for us. I'd love to gain life with the clings, but I don't think that's going to be plausible here. Alright. I don't really have to cycle a cling now, which is nice. You can just play Liliana and downtick, or I can Skelemental and clear their hand a little bit. Lava Dart's a bit of a problem in this matchup. We'll see if that becomes a problem. Main phase. We could get lucky and they kept a 1-lander like we did last time. Not advised. Just gut shots. I think we have a light up the stage. Oh, I hope they have something better than just that. Land. An Arid Mace is an interesting one to see. Gut shotting and getting in for damage. Stormwing. I'll get a Blood Crypt tapped here. I will cling at end step. Liliana down tick and then Liliana down tick may not be a bad idea here. They might scry in such a fashion that they think they're going to keep both of these creatures for a while. Scry 2 is pretty good, though. It's pretty good. Pretty good. End step. We'll just take care of this gut shot, because why not? Drawing a land. Alright, Inquisition. I think it's just Lily down tick here. Lily down tick, maybe then Lily down tick cling next turn. We definitely want to get rid of a creature, though, here. There goes Soulscar Mage. We'll see if they want to keep this Liliana around. I don't see a reason that they wouldn't maybe throw a burn spell that way. 4 cards, Steam Vents in, a Lava Dart 1 at Liliana. Prowess trigger 4/4. Another Stormwing. So second Stormwing is actually a bit of a problem here. Hits for 4. Alright, I'm able to downtick and bolt here, and so we will do all of that. So, bolt. Decides to Lava Dart. This is pretty good. This is actually pretty good here. Probably should have tried to cling that away first, shouldn't we have? And then I only get to do one thing. I'm at 9. 6. Let's play risky here and do a Skelemental and hit. Take them to 9 and get rid of their last 2 cards here. Light Up the Sage and Burst Lightning. Good cards to see ditched here. Needs to be like not a bolt. A Lava Dart kills us here. Alright. An extra Lava Dart kills us. If we play that differently, we steal that away and then we bolt in response, then I can Inquisition Burst Lightning away. My opponent draws the Lava Dart, hits us twice. They have 5, and we'd be at 7. We go to 2, and then they have the Burst Lightning that kills me anyway. Alright. So I'm not sure we had a winning line there. Alright, couple Collective Brutalities. Kalitas. I don't think Spellbomb's needed here. I really don't want to boil. I like just these 3. And I think Thoughtseizes can be taken out here. Alright, we got to win this one from behind, which we can do. We can do that. Plenty of removal. I like the Cling to Dust in this matchup. We'll play it a little bit smarter. We'll keep this. This looks fine. Fatal Push and Collective Brutality. I don't mind doing that. I also don't mind pitching Skelemental. If we miss our 3rd land drop, we're good with Collective Brutality. Let's see a creature here. No creature. Alright. Alright. Let's just hang tight then. We'll hang tight with our opponent. No reason to force a Collective Brutality here. I'm going to try a Skelemental. Another land or fetching. I could have a gut shot to take care of Skelemental. That'd be rude. Well, we'll try to Fatal Push this. It seems fine. I guess if they want to run a burn spell off on the Skelemental, that's fine with me too. I have an Unearth. I'm going to do Skelemental over Liliana, because Liliana is like another removal spell. I already have double red. I'm going to get black because my hand's heavy on black right now. Attempt to go in here. This is an easy just bolt this, and I don't get to do the 2 discard. Lava Dart's really good there. So this coming turn, I could Cling, Collective Brutality. I can Liliana down tick. We could try to grab the Lava Dart. Opponent's starting with a gut shot here. Lights the stage, finds a land, finds a Manamorphose. Does not cast the Manamorphose. Maybe I just Liliana uptick now. Forget about the removal at this point. Maybe we'll get a counterspell. We got a counterspell. Okay. Fourth land, cast the Manamorphose, just a cantrip. What else you got? A Swift Spear. Lightning bolts me. Lights the stage. Finds a lightning bolt and a sprite dragon. It's pretty good cards. Pretty good cards. Okay. I kind of want to do Seasoned Pyromancer to create blockers. I could also Collective Brutality, ditching Seasoned Pyromancer to gain life, and then use the Unearth. I don't get the Cling anymore, but the Cling goes to the bin. Maybe I'm more inclined to do this with a 2 mode here. Let's do Attempt to Kill and the life. We'll ditch Seasoned Pyromancer and Dark. I don't need to do Dark Confidant here, obviously. We'll unearth. Oh, I got that. Oh, wow. How did I get that? What? Okay, I'm gonna unearth Seasoned Pyromancer here, which will turn Cling on in the graveyard. Gives me some nice blockers as well. Alright. Crocs is nice. Kalitas is nice. I do need another land. Lightning Bolt, Sprite Dragon might be enough, though, to kill me. Sprite Dragon. Lightning Bolt and Lava Dart. Lightning Bolt's me. In for 2. Okay. Probably more with the Lava Dart. Choosing not to use it. It's a little lightning bolt of our own. Let's go ahead and do a Croxa here. Get rid of that last card. What do we have here? We have a Lightning Bolt, Swift Spear, Light Up, Manamorphose, Spell Pierce, Light Up the Stage, there's a Gut Shot, there's a Lava Dart in here. I could kill this. I think we attack for 4 and I shoot the dragon here. And then at the first chance I get to, probably eat one of the creatures in the yard. They have a draw and they have their normal draw and they have 1 damage in the yard. Another Sprite Dragon, that's pretty good. Draws with Fiery Islet here. In for a point. I really need a land. I do hit my land, which is really good. So I could play Croxa here. If I do Croxa, it discards whatever this is, which could be pretty good. I go to 6. I go to 5. This becomes a 2/2, so 1 burn spell off the top kills me. If I do the Cling to Dust, I gain 3. I'm really gaining only 2 here because of the Marsh Flats. Gaining 2, going up to 9, not killing this, not getting rid of this card. Let's assume it's a burn spell that they couldn't cast. It's a burn spell they couldn't cast, and let's assume it does 3, and then they have 4 because of the Lava Dart here. If I'm up at 9, that goes to 5, and then they have this at 3, so that puts me to 2. So the last card that they'd have to draw is another spell or 2 running spells to make Sprite Dragon large enough to kill me. If I play Crocs out of the yard here and make them discard, then they only have the 1 draw. I'm at 6 though. I think it's worth a shot though. I think we're not winning if we give them too many more turns here. And maybe I get lucky here and get to Cling next turn. Crocs is also a blocker, so I don't die to a creature. I'm at 6, 1/1, Lava Dart in the yard. Need something here to beat me. Land redraw. I like that so far. Lava Darts me. Okay. Burst Lightnings me as well. Well, there you go. There's that spell they needed. There's the spell they needed. So if I clinged instead, they'd be at 7. They'd be at 7. I would be at 9. I would have gained 2. So I'd be at 2 here. I would draw Bloodstained Mire, which really doesn't do much. So now I'm at 2. I get to play Croxa. They're at 7. They probably would have held back, maybe? Not sure. I'm not sure here. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was very close. I think it just, we gave them the least amount of times. They got a land and they got a redraw, so close one. Midrange getting taken down by the prowess. We'll see you in the next match. 1-2 right now. Not looking terribly hot here, but we'll see. We'll see. Getting our feet wet with a little more mid-range than aggro here on red-black. Getting it done. Getting it done. Feeling like that last match was a nice close one. And maybe with a little more practice, we'd be in a better spot. Maybe also if we wouldn't have pitched the Cling, although then you'd have the Seasoned Pyromancer tokens that wouldn't have been attacking. A lot of different decisions there that probably led to our loss. All right, match 4 though, right here. Found our opponent. Let's go. 3 lands, Cling, Inquisition, Croxa, fetch land. Looks good. No removal. Steam Vents off of a Misty Rainforest and a Opening Serum Visions. Okay. Scries 1 bottom and 1 top. I don't mind seeing a Skelemental there. We'll lead with an Inquisition, see what my opponent's up to here. We have a Tarmogoyf, a Traverse, a Remand, and a Lightning Bolt. I don't have removal for Tarmogoyf. The Remand is kind of annoying. Let's take the Tarmogoyf. I'm taking the Tarmogoyf because I don't really have a good removal. Playing Liliana to remove a Tarmogoyf doesn't feel very good, especially with a Lightning Bolt. And this way I can just do Croxa here. And after I do Croxa, I have the options. This Lightning Bolt's probably... Oh, there's a Delver. This Lightning Bolt's probably hitting like Liliana. Oh, our own Bolt. To make them discard here? I can kill this so much later. I keep Lightning Bolt here and maybe Remand. Let's make them discard and use the mana as efficiently as we can here while they have Remand down. I'm not worried about a Delver. I feel like I can get this Delver off later, especially now drawing the Lightning Bolt. There goes the Lightning Bolt. All right, they ditched their own Lightning Bolt. Skelemental is now looking interesting. Remand in hand. I suppose the Remand is a redraw. Does not flip. Feels good when it doesn't flip. Wooded Foothills. Basic Forest. It's a shame that I don't have Cling open here. The Cling could stop the Traverse that they're probably going to use. Misty. I'm not terribly worried about the Traverse here. If he goes and gets a creature, I get to bolt this pretty easily, even with the Remand, and then I can Liliana away the card. Misty Rainforest as well here. Thin, I presume. Breeding Pool. There's a lot of colors over there. Traverses. We're going to go get a Tarmogoyf. Gets a Tarmogoyf. Plays a Tarmogoyf. The Tarmogoyf's a 4/5. I think here I just Skelemental, and then we'll worry about both of these later. Need a touch more black here. So Skelemental goes in, gets rid of the Remand, gets rid of the other card here. And if they show me with the Delver what they've got, then we're in good shape. Not to mention my opponent's now at 7, so they're almost dead. They ditched a Tarmogoyf and a Remand, so pretty good, pretty good. Does not flip. Can always check it too. If we want to check and then Lily or check and Lightning Bolt. Hopefully it's not another creature. It's another creature, things start to get a little awkward. Oh, it's a Hooting Mandrills. Things just got really awkward. Play Dark Confidant as a blocker here, and then look to Lightning Bolt. Possibly Lightning Bolt the Hooting Mandrills. Oh, it's a Force of Negation. Oh, that's awkward. I guess I'll attempt to bolt here. Oh, they let that go through. All right. Just holding up Force of Negation for later. I see, I see. Okay. Well, I can Inquisition away the Force now. I can Fatal Push. They'll Force, naturally. Let's go ahead and Fatal Push now while we got a chance. And pass turn. I'm going to get hit for 4 here, but I do have the answer. Maybe they'll top deck a land for me. Thought Scour's okay. It's not a threat. Oh, Delver. All right. In for 4. Now I probably need to play Croxa here as a blocker. We don't get Croxa, but I can Lily down tick here. I can Cling to Dust and Lily if I get like a basic. Down to 1. Don't bolt. It's not a basic. So I just have to play this Liliana, kill this, and hope that their card is not something that kills me. I want to play this so I can play Croxa next turn. I could uptick to get rid of whatever it is they have in hand. Then I could Liliana. I probably can naturally draw something later, right? Ugh. I'm gonna uptick. A Brazen Borrower. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Fatal Push was going to be good too. Alright, I want to bring in Boils against this opponent. Because I'm mean. I think Ashiok's okay, possibly. Probably not where I want to be, though. Plague Engineer. Hits Delver, hits Brazen Borrower. Kalitas feels good. Man, I don't know. I don't know about this matchup. I just want to bring in nasty things. Kling's looking a little bit weaker. Okay, Command doesn't look very good. Even take one Thoughtseize. I don't think I want to do Ashiok here. My opponent playing so many colors. That's why I'm doing Boil Blood Moon in. If we get ahead of our opponent, we'll be in good shape. Let's play first. One lander. We can mulligan that away pretty easily. One lander again. I don't particularly like it. I could, actually, why don't we Inquisition ourselves underneath the Seasoned Pyromancer? Let's try that. Nothing could go wrong, right? Nothing could go wrong. Ditching Kroxa and something else. I'm willing to try it. Willing to give it a shot here. Keep. We'll get rid of Skelemental. Bloodstain Mire. Fetching. And we'll Inquisition ourselves to ditch Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright, opponent, you can see everything we have. Don't take my Unearth. Be kind to me. They know exactly what's up. So if they have the counterspell, they're going to keep it up and we donezo. We donezo. They're like, what? Why would you do that? I don't know, opponent. I don't know, we're trying something. We're trying it. My opponent says they're so confused. I am too. I think if they counter this, I just want to curl up and cry and run away. Bobble here. Delver. Serum Visions. Like I said, if they have a force, we're in trouble. If they don't have a force, gonna do some things here. Gonna do some things. We'll ditch Kroxa. I hate doing the Kalitas, but I think the Fatal Push might be just better to have since I have no lands here. There we go. We hit our land drop. We've done it. Hooray! Scalding Tarn, fetching. Steam Vents shocks it in. Serum Visions. It's feeling pretty good. This looks like Hooting Mandrills, yep. Hooting Mandrills, well I can't Fatal Push that. Can't Fatal Push that. We do hit our third land though, which is pretty nice. Go ahead and do our Seasoned Pyromancer, getting in another. There we go. I'm going to just hold back here. I don't think getting in basically 2 damage here matters. I'd rather use Liliana or this Kroxa to do some more damage to our opponent. There's a Delver. Does not attack. And we hit our land. Let's go ahead and Lily it up. Let's make them sacrifice. Delver's going away, I presume. Veil. Nice. Well played, opponent. Well played. All right. Pass turn. Veil's pretty good. Veil's pretty good. Little bobble trigger here. Deciding to go with the reveal first since they saw something that can flip. Flame Slash. I guess they'll attack here. Veil of Summer is really good. From where we started this game, I'm pretty proud of our board state right now. Pretty proud. We got the whole discard and then get in to work for us. Insectal Aberration to Liliana, I presume. Nope, 3 to us. Interesting. I suppose they like all of their cards so far. Ooh, Skelemental is kind of cool. Skelemental's kind of cool. Let's go up first with Liliana. Get rid of a Croxa here. I presume they have some sort of Remand. To be most mana efficient, we'll try it this way. Remand? Yep. So it goes back to the hand. I don't think we attack still. Being able to kill Hooting Mandrills with a double block is important. Not to mention now Liliana can downtick to remove one of these if they don't take care of it right now. If I draw another land, we can Croxa and Skelemental. Land drop for our opponents. 3 at Liliana. Not interested in having a repeat here. Misty Rainforest cracks. Island. Basic. Imagine I do Croxa and something else. Alright, let's go ahead and see if they have some sort of interactive spell for a Skelemental here. 6. I block 1 here, and then they take 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 total damage. They probably have just a bolt for this. 7 damage back at me. You know what? It is time. Send it all in. Send it all in. Snapcaster Flame Slash. Petty Thefts. Picked up the Skelemental. That's sort of okay. Gonna block something, I presume. They might not block here because they might think I have bolts. They block a 1/1. 2, go to 7. Alright. Follows this up with a Thought Scour. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, assuming a bolt. Tarmogoyf. It's a 7/8 Tarmogoyf. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put them to 1. Well, Skelemental here. I'll swing. They have Bolt. Bolts here, blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tar Fires. Rude. I need them to not have a force. Blocks there, takes 4, and bolt off the top. Do you have force? No force. Unearthing, Inquisitioning ourselves, Getting that game. I'll take it. All right. So, Blood Moon Boil does still look pretty good. Plague Engineer, I'm still not convinced I want that. Collective Brutality could hit a couple more things. Would check the hand. I don't think I want Thoughtseize. Nile Spellbomb. I mean, they're a Traverse deck, but I've got... I don't know. I have quite a bit of removal. Tarmogoyf is the biggest problem for us if we run into that. So how do we... how do we combat that? We can use Kroxa to shrink our list here in the Clings. If we were to bring Clings back in. I don't think Cling is just worth it, though. Not too happy with this matchup. It's very confusing on what we would like to be seeing here. I think the Hooting Mandrills is a real pain, and that makes me want to bring in a Spell Bomb or two. I could also leave just a Thoughtseize and trying to snag it out of hand. Maybe I do want Ashiok. Not because I want the other ability, but because it will enable my graveyard. It's probably better than a Boil, right? On the play. And then a Spell Bomb in place of... I want to say one Dark Confidant, but the Dark Confidant could be impressive. Let's do it, though, because my opponent's a burn deck. Yeah, I'll do that. Spell Bomb to keep their graveyard in check. Ashiok to fuel ours and keep things in check. Oh, all right. Keep. I can go get double black here, and I have double red. Blood Moon gonna maybe do Blood Moon things. Bobble. Scalding Tarn. No fetching. Lava Claw in first. We won't worry about our Spell Bomb just yet. Spell Bomb will be something I do later. Not worried about their graveyard filling too rapidly. We'll be leading with a Kroxa here. Basic Swamp's the intention. Fetching. Gonna have 6 through the turn. We have no action. Steam Vents. Yes. Delver? Serum Visions, okay. Basic Forest is really good for them. Basic here. Play a Kroxa, make them discard. Making them discard does help a Hooting Mandrills. Misty Rainforest. I think I can beat a Hooting Mandrills, though, if they like play that here and I'm able to Blood Moon them. Keep them off blue here. Breeding Pool. Okay. Hooting Mandrills, it looks like. Spell Bomb. Being funny. They're going to just leave up a Remand here? No, they put Delver in. Perfect. Okay. Here, I think I'm going to try Blood Moon. Skelemental could be really good after this. So we're going to go with Blood Moon here. I'm getting the basic because I do need double black. This could really mess us up in the next couple turns. We're going to go for it, though. The idea here is I'll just give you green and red, but blue is a big part of their library here. This also brings this into play, unchecked. All right, in for 3, we got 4, 5-ish damage here. 7 damage, a Thought Scour. They can't cast that. 7. Okay, I need removal spells now. So we can do Seasoned Pyromancer, getting rid of Lightning Skelemental, Spellbomb, Unearth Lightning Skelemental, and attack. That would put them to 8 and would give me a Seasoned Pyromancer plus token to block the Mandrills. Tarmogoyf's pretty good here. I think I still have to go this line here. So Seasoned Pyromancer. Get ready to Skelemental, Spell Bomb. Made a Lightning Bolt, which I can't quite use yet. Unearth. Lightning Skelemental. Attack for 6. Get rid of the last 2 cards, or they block with Tarmogoyf. Alright. We have a chump block over here, and I take 7. Maybe another a block here. I can bolt here. I can bolt and play Crocs the next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Doing this, I'm almost tempted to triple block. Just triple block here. We'll take the 3. I can bolt this, and then I have a Crocs in play to block the Tarmogoyf. I take the least amount of damage here, too, and it puts a card in the yard for me. Incoming Crocs. Alright, so I have a artifact I want to get rid of. I have 2 lands. They have a creature over there. I can get rid of Unearth. And I'll get rid of... I guess I'll get rid of Seasoned Pyromancer, because if I get the Skelemental, we could win. This will get rid of their last card here. This will guarantee I can also bolt right here. And it keeps Tarmogoyf relatively small. I don't want them to fly over. I need the blocker, so I'm going to go ahead and bolt right now. It still doesn't grow Tarmogoyf here, so they take a top deck now. Looking good. Come on, Blood Moon. Take me the distance. Show me the way. Counterspell's no good here. I just attack. I have the Lightning Bolt. Once they discard, then they have to chump block. I get them for 3. We get there. What a wild game. What a wild game. Making ourselves discard and then playing from that position. Not recommended, but really sweet. Pretty good. Red-black. I think that puts us at 2-2. We have a chance to bring this one back. Ignoring that first match. Playing smart-ish. Next match. Let's go. Rakdos Midrange, Modern, playing 2-2, going for the 3-2 win. Let's see if we can do it. First outing with the list. I'm hyped. Are you hyped? Be hyped. Be hyped, please. Excitement, comments, subscribe, follow, Discord, shoutouts. Let's play. Woo! I'm pretty happy. We started poorly and we're doing things. All right, opponent wins the dice roll. It was a 5-4. Bummer. They choose to play first, obviously. All right, we have a chance for Dark Confidant to show us the way. We're gonna go ahead and keep this one. I could double Inquisition here and delay the Dark Confidant. We'll see. Legion Landing tokens. I don't think I want to delay this Dark Confidant here. Double Inquisition, though, might be better. Because I only have spot removal. You know what? Let's double down on Inquisition here. This Lava Claw has been hit or miss many a times. Alright, we have a random Dauntless body. We have an Honor of the Pure. And we have a Leonin Arbiter. I really hate Leonin Arbiter right now, so we're going to go ahead and take that. No, we could let them play that. Do I just get rid of the Honor of the Pure? Yeah, let's do that. The Loxodon's a bit of an annoyance. Dunes played. We probably see Arbiter here. I don't really need to get rid of that Dauntless Bodyguard, but I could. If we get a fetch land, I can kill Arbiter and go fetching. Thoughtseize gets rid of Loxodon. Convoke here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing this. I suppose I just shoot Liliana and Arbiter here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just shoot Liliana and Arbiter here. Let them play Dauntless and Thoughtseize away the Loxodon here. It seems alright. Dauntless Bodyguard. Gets the token. Hits for a point. Alright, let's start with the Thoughtseize because I know it can hit the Loxodon. There's another one. Alright, we'll hit both of them because I don't want either of them. And then we have an On Thin Ice to beat. Luckily it's an enchantment. Not much of our stuff just sticks around for very long. Honor the Pure is pretty good here. We have 3, 2, 2, 2. One On Thin Ice. Seasoned Pyromancer looking like the play. And we hit. Definitely gonna jam this. Inquisition and probably Dark Confidant because of our life total. I'll leave myself with a Skelemental to clear their hand next turn. Hitting a pair of lands isn't very good, but I guess we're almost there with the Lava Claw. We can kill both of these currently. Probably gonna just On Thin Ice this. Does so. Takes my Seasoned Pyromancer. To be expected. This is a 2/2. And it costs 3 to activate. I probably double block the Bodyguard here if they come in. And we leave this as an option. Lightning Bolt's not bad. Lightning Bolt makes me want to do this now. Skelemental. In for 6. Seems fair. And we'll just pass a turn after they discard. Ghost Quarter. I suppose I could go ahead and just Lightning Bolt this now. That way they don't get like some weird protection spell here. It doesn't grow to some large size. They don't get something that can get with Legion Landing. One less creature to convoke with. I feel okay where we're at. Fatal Push here is looking alright as well. And let's just we wanna try to end this game. We want to try to end this game. Let's boot up the Lava Claw. In for 4. Pass turn. They didn't play anything. They're on 2 mana. No creatures. Our graveyard's chock full of everything that's not good here. Liliana and Arbiter doesn't really stop anything. Unearth. Unfortunately, we can't unearth the Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't really want to unearth a Dark Confidant here. Let's go ahead and unearth Skelemental. And we'll just attack for 6. Leave Lava Claw back here. Make them discard. Go to 8. 8 all. Discards a Plains. We discard our Lightning Skelemental. Draws. Keep them at 2 lands, kind of nice. If they go attacking here, we boot up Lava Claw and try to block this out. Life total matters here. Block, block. Like this. They have a path, they have a path. I don't want to throw another elemental in here because it's a chump blocker in the future. Looks like damage is resolving. Hey! Another Legion's Landing, so 2/2 life linking vampire token. Need a land drop, that's not very good. Pass turn. Alright. What's next? In for 2, I'll probably just take this 2 this turn. Kroxa. Alright. Get rid of that card in your hand, please. If it's a path, it'll be good. It was a Loxodon. We'll have the blocker here. Luckily, I get to replay that Croxa here in a moment. Land drop for our opponent. Can I go to 4? I suppose I could. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's block. Maybe that's not a good idea to go to 4. Let's stay healthy here. All right, getting rid of Inquisition, Thoughtseize type of cards here. Get rid of a land as well. Playing Croxa here because it's an actual stable blocker here. Skelemental can come in for damage next turn. Nice and quick and hasty. Opponent took 3 because they had no cards in hand. We have another Legion's Landing here. So they can gain 4, but I will be doing 3, so they'll be at 10 plus 6. I don't know. We might be able to kill them here. Definitely playing Skelemental here. This does 3, that puts them to 6. They have to block both of these, and 4 gets through. 4 gets through. They have no tokens. Croxa attacks the next 2 turns, probably killing them. In 2 turns, I get a Skelemental. Not bad. All right, Plague Engineer looks pretty good in this matchup. Plague Engineer indeed. Kalidas? How's this read? A non-token. Well, they have lots of tokens. Let's not do that. Cling to Dust. Doesn't feel like it's going to hit as many targets, so that's like 2 Plague Engineers and Cling to Dust out. Kind of want these Collective Brutalities. They're probably okay over maybe a Dreadbore, maybe a Dark Confidant in this matchup. Maybe over 1 there and 1 like Thoughtseize. 2 Thoughtseizes were pretty nice with the Loxodon. I don't feel like this one's a matchup for Blood Moon, so we're not going to worry about that. I don't think they have too much from their graveyard. We saw predominantly white cards. It seemed like white taxes and tokens. I don't have anything that interacts with an enchantment, so On Thin Ice is going to hit us, along with the Honor of the Pures. So we'll just see. I think, although a lot of our removal is spot removal, it's okay to have the spot removal, and we'll see if that will get us enough to clear the board like it did this last time, and hopefully win the game. Taking apart their hand with Lightning Skelemental looks very important as well, as that will make them have less things to cast. Plague Engineer looks good. I can take something. We have a Skelemental, or sorry, a Croxa and the Seasoned Pyromancer. I like this hand quite a bit. Going for that 3-2. Let's see if we can wrap it up here. Legion Landing. Dauntless. Doom Traveler. Dryad Militant. If an instant or sorcery card were to enter the graveyard, exile it instead. Like this one. Alright, we have an On Thin Ice and we have a Core Firewalker. Well, buy Core Firewalker. No thank you. No thank you. Extra land here. That Loxodon's going to be a little bit of a pain, but not terrible. Not terrible. Alright, I'm actually going to play the Croxa here over playing the Inquisition, because I'm either getting On Thin Ice or Croxa can get the land or the Loxodon. And we get a land here, which is kind of an interesting nuance. If I can Plague Engineer a Dryad Soldier here, I'm feeling relatively okay. I could even set up for a future Skelemental. It's kind of interesting. Let's play Plague Engineer to remove this one creature. We'll name Dryad. We'll name Soldier. Soldier's probably a little bit nicer. Hits maybe some tokens they might have. Dryad's a little more specific. We're doing this. They can on-thin ice us, and then we can Skelemental. We're hoping that we get the Loxodon out of the way. We can Inquisition and possibly grab this Loxodon. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Or my opponent will play everything. First strike, protection from black. That's really good. First strike, protection from black. This is really good against us. Really good. I guess I'm playing Seasoned Pyromancer and digging for answers. Skelemental is pretty much useless now. Let's go get a let's go get a Stomping Ground here, I think. Or sorry, a Blood Crypt. Stomping Ground. That way I can cast anything that I get here. Alright, well, Inquisition, see if there's something to take. There was a Journey to Nowhere. Alright, alright. White Knight, Liliana can take care of that. 3 mana. Oh, buddy. In for 2. No blocks. First strike. Not interested. Down to 10. Playing something here. Another White Knight. Ah! I guess I just play Kroxa here to put Kroxa into play. Because then we can control the hand and use Liliana as a down tick here. So Loxodon's gone. You can always block here with the White Knights. No attack. Pass turn. What is this? Black and red elemental. Okay. Currently could attack. Does so. I will be chumping one of these. Down to 8. Oh, they have... Oh, gosh, they have a core Firewalker. This has protection from red. Ugh. Alright, I guess Liliana down tick here. Kroxa. They gain, but then they lose some life here. I mean, this is protection from black. This is protection from red. So I guess I'm attacking here. Keep our Kroxa that can attack. 3 damage in. Land drop. And attack for 6. 3 damage. Go ahead. I'm so dead next turn. These are really good cards against us. 2-turn clock. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. When I uptick in this, they gotta be careful. They have to be careful. I do have the Lava Claw. Perhaps I've stopped them in their tracks. Can they kill me this turn? Probably not. Do we need to kill Liliana? We're going after Liliana here. Okay. Alright. Kills Liliana. You gotta play whatever's in hand, right? Legion Landing here. Alright. Fetch land's not interesting. Let's move to combat. We'll attack with Kroxa. It's 3 damage. Maybe gain 1. Jump block. Blocks with White Knight. I'm not going to put the fetch land in because I'm not going to probably play this next Kroxa anytime soon. So this can be a blocker or an attacker here. They gain 1 life. We need them to not draw an Anthem effect. No Anthem, please. Okay. I can block here, and I can block here, technically. Which I think is what I'm going to go ahead and do. They gain 1. They can make this, which is a life-linking vampire. First strike goes through. We block this over here as well. This makes red elementals. So that's sort of nice. In for 2. So we have a token that can be created here. 6. Boot this up. I think I have lethal here. I'm not going to even add it up. I'm just going for it. We have 10 here. And I got a fatal push for this little white vampire. No cards in hand. Lethal on board. Creates a token. We have the removal opponent. Woohoo! Just enough spot removal. Playing against the protection from black, protection from red, gaining life cards, and getting there 3-2 with the mid-range. See you in the conclusion. Kroxa, Rakdos, mid-range. Dropping Lurrus and Bobble package for a little more oomph with Liliana and Dark Confidant. How do we feel about the list? We played against Tron, Eldrazi Taxes. We played against a Prowess list, a Tokens list, and a Teamer Goyf Delver package, which is quite the gambit of things to be playing against. And considering that our first match end up with the whole failure to find another third land, I think we did all right. Am I impressed with Dark Confidant? We pretty much didn't play the card, so I can't really say. Did I miss Lurrus and Bobble? Certainly, at times I did. Dark Confidant is a single card, where Lurrus is a double card combo to get us lands. But Lurrus does bring life gain, which was actually something we really kind of needed. Every now and then, the Cling to Dust was definitely an interesting little nuance that we could try to gain a little bit of life and target a few cards. But I didn't find it used very impactful, but it could have maybe with a little more practice. Kroxa has been great. I love Skelemental and Seasoned Pyromancer all fit well. Liliana fits well into this. Lightning Bolts, Fatal Pushes, Inquisitions, Thought Seizes, and Unearth. If you were to look at this just very briefly here, I would maybe make this a Terminate, but we'll put this over on the side and the K command on the side. If you look at basically what you have right here and then some land base, you've got almost this kind of red-black core, and then you can either make it aggro or you can make it mid-rangey. Probably not so much control. Sideboard-wise, I think Boyle is just like a meme for me, and it wants to be played, but that's what was run. Kalidas was nice, just never got it down, where it was usually burned out too quickly. Ashiok seems like it's fine, and so does Spellbomb, so I definitely keep those in there. The Blood Moon's fine as well. I would actually go maybe up one Pillage over a Boyle, and then replace the last Boyle, or just keep a singleton Boyle for those control matchups. We do know Boyle can do wonderful things. Rakdos mid-range though, 3-2 overall, not bad. The list has been performing fairly well in 5.0 publishings for quite some time now, so if it interests you, definitely consider the deck list down below in the description. As always, Fluffy, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next matches. Take care, all.